Welcome to the deep dive. So if you've ever driven a car, you know the sound. That sharp ping of a rock hitting the glass.
Oh yeah, the worst.
The worst. And then comes that immediate, internal debate. Do I fix this thing now? Or is a repair just like a temporary patch?
Yeah.
Just delaying that big, expensive replacement.
And that's the core of it, right? That skepticism.
Exactly. And that's what we're digging into today. Our mission is to figure this out. How long does a professional rock chip repair actually last? And what's the real value proposition here for both you, the driver, and for the shops doing the work?
I think people will be surprised. The biggest piece of misinformation out there is that a repair is like putting a piece of tape over a hole. It's not.
Okay.
The fact is, a professionally done repair, it's designed to last for the lifetime of the windshield.
Wow.
It is a permanent structural solution.
Wait. Lifetime. That sounds a little bit like marketing copy, doesn't it? We all know someone who got a quick repair, maybe even a DIY kit, and it failed 6 months later. So if it can be a permanent structural fix, what's the biggest point of failure? Why do people think it was just temporary?
That's the perfect question. And the difference between something that fails and something that's permanent, it really comes down to two things: quality and, maybe most critically, timing. Timing. The reason those quick fixes fail is almost always contamination. Think of it like trying to super glue something that's covered in dust. It just won't stick.
Ah, okay.
When you wait, you let moisture, dirt, even just car wash soap, you let it get deep inside that fracture. Once it's contaminated, getting that strong, permanent molecular bond is, well, it's a lot harder.
So immediacy is everything. You hear the ping, you need to act, like before you even wash the car or it sees a big rainstorm.
Exactly.
But let's talk about the quality side. What exactly is happening in a certified repair that achieves this molecular bond thing you're talking about?
It's really the equipment. It's a professional process. A certified technician uses a professional-grade vacuum system, a vacuum. And this is crucial. It's used to pull all of the air and any of that contaminant gunk out of the microscopic cracks in the glass.
Okay, so it cleans it from the inside out.
Precisely. Only then, once it's totally clear, do they inject an optical-grade resin. It fills every little fissure, and then they cure it with a UV lamp. It chemically bonds to the glass. It's basically welding the fracture back together.
Wow.
And when it's done right, you get the same durability as the glass around it.
Yeah.
We see the best results with chips smaller than a quarter, as long as they're not right on the edge.
That makes sense, and that explains the structural part. But that brings us to the real-world impact for people, which is the cost. Let's talk about the return on investment here, because for most drivers, it's really just about avoiding that massive, unexpected bill.
And when you look at the numbers, it's really just a no-brainer. A repair is going to run you, maybe $50 to $150.
Right.
And if you have comprehensive insurance, a lot of the time it's covered with zero deductible. You pay nothing.
So you spend very little or nothing to avoid.
What? To avoid a full windshield replacement, which can easily be $300, $400, $500.
That's a huge difference.
But it gets even more drastic with modern cars. Think about cars with advanced driver assistance systems, ADS, lane keep assist, emergency braking.
All the cameras and sensors.
Exactly. And those are usually mounted right on the windshield. So when you replace the glass, you're moving the sensor's focal point.
Which means it has to be recalibrated.
Precisely. And that requires special tools, extra labor. All of a sudden, your standard $500 replacement bill just balloons past $1,000. A simple repair avoids all of that.
Yeah.
No hardware change, no recalibration.
And beyond the money, there's a safety piece here that I think a lot of people they forget about. They treat the windshield like it's just a window.
Absolutely. It's so much more. Your windshield provides up to 45% of your car's structural integrity in a head-on collision.
Wow, almost half.
It's what keeps the roof from crushing in during a rollover. When you repair that chip, you preserve that original factory-installed protection. A crack that spreads will fundamentally compromise that safety structure.
So when you put it all together, what does this all mean for you listening? A rock chip repair is fast, it's affordable, and it's the key. When it's done by a pro, it is a permanent structural solution. You're protecting yourself from a huge financial hit, you're skipping the headache of ADAS recalibration, and you're keeping your car's original safety rating intact.
Which I think brings up a really important final thought for anyone driving a car today. Given that a quality repair preserves that original factory seal, which gives you better protection from leaks and wind noise, and it's often covered for free.
Yeah.
Does the small effort of getting it fixed immediately make rock chip repair the single best value proposition in all of routine auto maintenance. Something to think about.